Why is Second Life unrealistic to you?
So I do not know much about Second Life, but for me it is unrealistic because context itself is a made-up world, and personally I don't think a virtual world is not real, so the world that is built in that platform is not real. And I understand that things you can do in that virtual world is like such as flying or transporting. I don't think that cannot be done in the real life, so I see that it's really unrealistic.
What is the difference between physical reality and virtual reality?
Physical reality has that you can experience with the senses. So we have 5 senses, and sometimes we have 6 senses, right? Experience with senses is very important because you can understand. For example, in interior design, you have to consider all those senses to create better environment, interior space, so people can experience the spatial quality better, and quality of life is based on how we experience within each other and also with the environment. But interaction is more than just a conversation. I think in virtual world you can have a conversation with others and you can walk around in the virtual world, but you cannot really have a solid understanding with your senses because it's not real.
And why is face-to-face teaching better than teaching virtually?
I understand. Personally, I think teaching is more is a conversing human interaction rather than is a passive kind of passing the information to students. So it's more of the interactive practice. So teaching is not about student learning the content, it's more of the communication, conversation. So one-on-one physical contact and also communicating ideas or conversing those ideas, you can be inspired to each other. So students and teachers can be inspired, and by exchanging ideas they can have a better understanding and more solid understanding of the content. And personally think the virtual world kind of limits that interaction because you have another platform or almost like a wall that kind of blocks that have experience with senses once again. So I think face-to-face teaching is better in certain way, and virtual teaching can be effective in certain conversation or interchanging ideas, but still I think there is a value in face-to-face teaching.
Thank you.